Kia ora. How are you? It's just me walking below the twilight of an Aotearoan sky, and I thought what I'd do is I'd use this time to pop in and then make this little video message. And what's this one about? Well, this is that one where I'm going to give you a glimpse into my life, into something that I'm doing, another project, a side project, quite an important one really, that I'm doing behind the scenes of the main project, Project Safe Bars Aotearoa. And what would that project be? Well, that project is I have to find a miracle. I've got to go find a miracle. And it's not a miracle for the safe bars. God knows, you probably need one too. But no, it's not a miracle like that. Like, that's just going to take hard work, determination. Oh, and I mean determination. Members, funding, and that's why hopefully YouTube will come to the party soon. Anyways, it's not for safe bars. No, this miracle, this is a completely different one. And that's why I give you a glimpse into my life. You see, my big sister, the one that was looking after with my ma those two little tiny tots and raising them. Yeah, my big sister, she hasn't been too well, like over a period of the last, say, I don't know, it seems like years, but she's had like sore complaining at her stomach and stuff, and sometimes it's pretty bad. She can't get out of bed and all that kind of stuff. She's been to the doctors and specialists or whoever, as they are, and they've been telling her, don't worry, it's nothing, it'll work itself out. Don't worry, it's nothing. You see what happened was they misdiagnosed that nothing, and what that nothing turned out to be was advanced stage cancer. And they did say sorry, but it looks unfortunate that my big sister's going to die. I'm not an oncologist. If I knew my sister was going to catch cancer at some stage, I would have become a scientist, worked on oncology or finding a cure for cancer, but I am not. I am me doing what I do. And this is one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, and finding a miracle. Finding a miracle. And I know that there's lots of people out there that are going through the same thing, and they're trying to find that miracle too. And what I will do when I find that miracle and save my big sister's life, I will give it freely to the world. So perhaps, and it's just perhaps, maybe it can be your miracle too. Here's hoping, fingers crossed, and toesies. So that is something that I'm doing in the background of what I'm doing in the foreground. I've got to find that miracle for my big sister, because I don't want her to leave my whānau at all. She's far too beautiful a person. She has a little thing about her. She has the wielding way. What do I mean by that? She has the gift. She has a gift, a healing gift when it comes to animals. Right? It's part of her say DNA, her Irish and her Māori in her, both sides. Be it that she has that power, like I've seen it. It's crazy. Like veterinarians have says there is no way that animal is going to die. And my sister has brought those animals back to life to become members of the whānau. Well, she has the gift. She has the gift. Now I've just got to find that gift, but for her. So what I have done. First miracle is that I was given by one of my brothers a video to watch on a guy called Paul Stamets, and he's known as the fun guy. He believes that the fungus, the mushroom, that it has the ability to do wondrous things, and it does. From watching the videos and reading the information and so forth, it really does. And I'll put this little video in here so you can watch and see that, well, he found his miracle. He found his miracle.
So another mushroom empowers the immune system, and this is turkey tails. And turkey tail mushrooms have also been used for more than 1,000 years. NIH funded our group with a $2.1 million breast cancer clinical study, which has been recently completed. Now, this breast cancer clinical study was dealing with a non-ER, non-estrogen responsive breast cancer patients, ladies. And the study has come back with some remarkable results. And when patients have radiation therapy or chemotherapy, their immune system is oftentimes impaired, so natural killer cells are decreased. Taking these mushrooms as an adjunct therapy, not as a substitution, but to support the immune system, the natural killer cells increase on a dose-dependent basis. The red bar is no treatment with 3 grams and 6 grams per day. And then post-radiation, the immune system is depressed, and then on a dose-dependent basis, the natural killer cells are enhanced over a period of 4 weeks. So this raises base immunity function, which I think is critically important. Now, this hit home to me very personally in June of 2009, when my 84-year-old mother called me up and said, "Paul, I have something very serious to talk to you about, but you're always so busy." It's a terrible thing to hear from Mom. I said, "Mom, what's wrong?" And she's a very happy, genuine person. She goes, "I'm worried." And my mother's deeply religious, has not seen a doctor since 1968. She said, "My right breast is 5 times the size of my left. I have 6 swollen lymph glands the size of walnuts." And her voice started shaking, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I started crying. "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" We spent a large part of June at the Swedish Breast Cancer Clinic in Seattle. The oncologist examined her, and upon the second examination, she had a 5.5 centimeter diameter tumor. It metastasized, it went to her sternum, it went to her liver. She had stage 4 breast cancer. The doctor gave her less than 3 months to live and stated it was the second worst case of breast cancer she has seen as a doctor in 20 years of practice. We had the Circle family meeting. Many of you have gone through this. My mom announced that she bought a pine casket, the cheapest one that she could find, because she was going to heaven. But then the doctor said, "You know, you're too old to have radiation therapy. You can't have your breast removed. But there's an interesting study on turkey tail mushrooms at Bastyr Medical School. You might want to try taking those." And that's, my mother goes, "Well, my son's supplying those." So she was put on Taxol and Herceptin, wonderful drugs. And then she started taking 8 turkey tail capsules a day, 4 in the morning and 4 in the evening. And that was in June of 2009. And today, my mother has no detectable tumors. And I'd like to bring my mother home.
So that is the first miracle that I'm going to try. So what I did was I went online, found those mushrooms, lion's mane and the other, and I got it shipped back over. And that would be this here, which has just come. And I will now shoot this link to my sis, and then I will tell her to watch the video till the end, and then I'll give her this and say, "This is number 1. Hey babes. That's miracle number one. So, you ever wondered what happens in my life, what goes on behind the scenes? This is but one of them. And shortly I'll let you in on another but one of them. And that's another one behind the scenes, from the front scene of running and operating and raising funds for Project Safe Bars Aotearoa. Anyways, you guys out there, this is a message to you all, to everyone. Those Wiccas, warlocks, I give not a shit. Whatever you do, whatever you are, if you've got a miracle, and you think, man, this thing works, then let us know in the comments below. And maybe I'll put it on that list of miracles to try. I would appreciate it. I really would. Okay, that's me. I gotta go. This place is busy. I look like a weirdo walking around with a phone. Okay. All of you, stay safe. Stay safe. Ka kite.